Hello bonsai friends, it's Lee with Lee's Trees. Just have a quick video here today. Going to do a quick trim on a couple of dwarf jade. We have our Manny Bridge and this is our Frankie cork bark jade. So we'll set that off to the side for a moment since this will be the easier one. We'll do this one real fast. So to start, we have a little piece growing on the inside here, shooting up that we don't really want. So we're just going to use the razor knife to take that off. I'm going to use the razor knife on a couple little pieces because they're so small. I don't want to, try not to move it around too much here. Take that little piece off the back that was growing. See if I can get that stub cleaned up a little better. And now we have our big shoot coming off here, but there's one branch starting to come up there, so we will reduce it back because I don't want that one taller than my centerpiece. And I've got another tiny branch starting here coming inside, but that'll end up competing, so we don't want that, so we'll take that off. So that just leaves that piece to grow up. And now, again, for this one, we don't want it taller than that one. And if I cut it right here, I'll get a new sprout that'll come up that way and a new sprout that'll come up this way, and then we can choose which one we want for the future. The centerpiece, we're just going to leave that go as it is. So like I said, just a quick little prune on our Manny Bridge, our dwarf jade. Give that a little spin there. And next we have our Frankie corkbark jade. Sit down and get a better look at this one. So I know this piece here, I'll tell you what, we'll give you a spin to start. I do have a few dead leaves here and there from bringing it inside for the winter. Now, no, I don't want that little piece there. And truthfully, this piece, this branch is almost too low, but we're going to leave it for now. And in several areas I have the handlebar branch situation. I've got it there, I have it here, another little one there. Only the tree is so small that if I was to get rid of a lot of that, we'd get rid of a lot of the tree. So I'm trying to decide how I want to do this for the future, or what direction I want to take it in the future. I probably should have thought of that before I started making a video. So I tell you what, we'll just have to do some drastic cuts to it. So like I said, this is a little too low. So we'll take that off. That's a big cut. That one is a little too skinny. We'll take that off. And I'm actually thinking if I take off that half there, and then see if I leave that, that'll almost be like a competing leader. I'm actually thinking of taking off the whole entire main trunk and leaving that as my new beginning for this tree. And since it looks like we've got a little corking starting here down at the bottom, we'll call that our new front. So we took off quite a bit of the tree. And let's see, well, which way do we want the new leader to go? So we'll take that back to there. Let's cut that back one. We'll take this back to just the last couple of leaves. And we will take this back to the last set of leaves. Alright. So There it is, our new design on our Frankie cork bark jade. Give you another little turn. Here's one last look at the two trees together. I hope you'll like and subscribe. Thank you. And tell me what you think of the new opening and closing pictures. Those were made for me by a young lady that I work with named Kendall. I want to thank her for doing some AI work for me. And I hope you like them. Thank you.